At first, this looks like a little tiny house, but it's actually a massive apartment that costs over $20,000 a month.
Yeah, so it was a garage, and then the owners made it a primary residence for himself.
This former garage has 3 outdoor spaces, 2 floors, and we're gonna compare it to apartments that cost $2,000 a month, $7,000 a month, and even $10,000 a month, so we can find out if it's truly a one-of-a-kind masterpiece or if you should save your money and rent something cheaper.
You ready to see some apartments?
Is the elevator working?
It's out of water.
So this is what small beginnings look like.
Yes.
How much?
2,000.
And it's a studio.
It is a studio.
And this is the whole thing.
This is the whole
I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
It's a square that measures 10 feet by 12 feet. It's like 120 square feet.
An actual shoebox.
I don't think it's bad though. I mean, you could have your bed over here, you could have your TV over here. Everything is next to everything else.
It is functional.
It is functional. And you know what's great? Look at this view. Right out there, you can see the traffic on the avenue, so there's always gonna be something exciting to look at.
And you can have your animal watch, you know, rats.
Do rats climb trees? That looks like a tree for birds.
Rats can climb anything on a plane.
Now what's also pretty cool is it comes with an air conditioner that has a remote. Most apartments in this price range do not have an air conditioner.
You know what else they don't have?
What's that?
A vent.
Oh yeah? Dude, this is
Yeah.
fancy. And it's got a little light. It's not the most glamorous kitchen, but again, everything's here. Under the sink, you could have like your trash can, your cleaning supplies. Is this the pantry?
This is the pantry. It's there.
Is calling this a pantry inauthentic. But there is a decent amount of counter space here. Comes with a little tape measure, that's nice. Water pressure's solid, you could use this. It also has a safety outlet. There's a little paper towel holder, and hidden right here, look at that, we have an Eco-Smart light bulb. I think it's a fancy LED. Where do you put your clothes?
You put your clothes over here.
Oh, it has a closet.
It does have a closet.
Nice, look at that. Look at this full-length mirror. Someone was cleaning it, but they did it real quick. That's good.
Hey, it's there.
Whoa, why is there a lock on the inside of the closet? Uh-oh. Look at that, it's like an actual panic room. You could lock yourself in here. The bathroom here is actually really good.
Touch the tub, all right?
Oh.
You see this?
Oh, it's fancy. What did they put? Oh, it's like a plastic wrap or something. Soon, we're gonna see a place that's over $20,000 a month. But first, we're gonna see what happens if we take our budget from $2,000 a month to $7,000 a month in this luxury tower. How many beds, how many baths?
2 and 2, 2 bed, 2 baths.
So this place costs 3 times as much as where we just were.
It's over 3 times as much, and it's over 3 times as good.
How many square feet is this?
This is approximately 1,400 square feet.
Wow! Several of the first place will fit in this place. Does it come with this shopping cart?
If you want it.
Believe it or not, apartments that are expensive like this in a doorman building, there's a lot of demand for these pretty much all year round.
These are apartments that people are asking me for, and that's why there's construction in it.
Got some good looking closets here. Got a little light inside.
And you got a washer.
Ooh, look at that!
Surprise!
Laundry. That is so nice to not have to leave to clean your stuff. But we had to spend 3 times as much money to start seeing that. The living room here is absolutely ginormous. What do you think? Like a home office over here? Maybe the kitchen table over here. And we're on the 9th floor with a street view. Look at that. This is a lot of space for sure, but the kitchen, it might be small. Nice place. Small kitchen, but it's pretty good. Boom. This kind of fridge is non-existent in the cheaper place.
You cannot get it.
Does this work?
You know.
No.
Hey,
They'll fix it.
you're gonna break it.
And it comes with a nice microwave.
Look at all these buttons. Ooh, state of the art.
Look, you can make fish in the microwave. That's gonna smell great. $7,000 water pressure. Pretty solid. Lots of counter space too. That's very nice. Plenty of room for things like water jugs. There's also lots of drawer space. Oh, a little pantry. Oh, you're cleaning up the bathroom for me?
Yeah.
Honestly though, it's refreshing to see an apartment that you know is like really well taken care of. Just look at the tub here, absolutely spotless. Sliding glass door. How many bathrooms in this place did you say? Two. What's also really interesting about this place is it's got this little hallway right here. And this whole wing of the apartment is basically bedrooms. Ooh, here we go. Could you fit a twin-size bed in here?
You can 7.
This is huge. It's mind-blowing. Your neighbors even have a little roof tiny house. Look at that, it's pretty sweet. Square footage on this bedroom is probably 350 square feet. And we have a pretty good walk-in closet. For $7 grand a month, I guess you can store your friends in here.
It's like your own little apartment in here. You got closets, you got your own bathroom.
So that's the better bedroom, and then the cheaper bedroom, if we're even gonna call it that, is actually this one. I think that this room would actually be better if it had its own bathroom. But it doesn't, does it?
It doesn't.
Now our next stop is the $20,000 apartment, and in order to make sure it's worth every penny, we're getting a sneak peek at this off-market penthouse, which is going to rent for $10,000 a month.
Whoa.
This has a balcony? Look at that, see, it kind of wraps around the entire front. That's pretty sweet. This isn't necessarily more outdoor space than the $20,000 apartment, but I mean, that is incredibly dramatic right there. Do you think it'll fit furniture?
I think so.
That's your bedroom window. You could hop over to your neighbor's side and borrow some sugar. We are 20 flights up right now. This is crazy. How big is this place?
3 beds, 3 baths. 1,800 square feet?
Look at the way the living room is shaped. It's very angular because we're on the roof of the building. And look at this over here. You know, you could have some plants or something hanging out right there. It's a really cool place. I just wonder about how you're gonna set up the living room because it's a little bit strange. So I guess you need to spend 10 grand a month to get something that's nice, not in the process of being rebuilt, and is also big with some outdoor space. Charles, what do you think? Does this place have too many cabinets?
You can never have too many cabinets.
Probably right. Also, around the fridge, we got a built-in pantry. That's pretty nice. Obviously, we got laundry. Can you imagine if it didn't have laundry? Now we've got an east and a west wing here. There are bathrooms on this eastward wing, and that's because this is where the 2 smaller rooms are located. This is the smaller room. This is the entire first apartment we saw. But will this be better than the rooms in a place that costs twice as much? Definitely a solid question. I mean, this place ain't no joke. Although the primary suite with its own balcony access, it's a little bit funny shaped. It's way better than my bedroom at home. It has the curve right there next to the door. Again, definitely the nicest place we've seen so far, but that's about to change. I won't show the key. Oh, wow. How much is it?
The apartment?
Yeah, the apartment.
It's on for rent for $25,000 a month.
It's amazing though. And honestly, I've seen places that are 10, 15, 20, they're not even half as good as this.
Yeah.
Everything else I've seen that was priced like this was in like a traditional, boring apartment building with like a doorman and you don't have any freedom. Here it's like, do whatever you want. And if you're a grill fanatic, it comes with like the ultimate grill right out there. You were telling me this was originally a garage?
If you guys remember Steve from Blue's Clues, this used to be his house. So he built it completely for himself. I think it's quite cute. He built like a little blue house for himself.
How much of this is the way that it was when he converted it, and how much of it was like, did the current owners put in? Is this their sink or is this his?
This room is relatively untouched. They changed the mirrors, they did the lights, but this is pretty original. The floors were completely stained a different color,
Sweet.
But the rest of the house was completely gutted. They put this in. It's a massive washer dryer.
Look at that. What's the story with these walls?
Yes, this is like, I think it's from Coney Island's boardwalk.
Really?
Yeah, and they took all the original.
This looks like the entire boardwalk. There's no wood left.
So this is where it all started. This is the garage.
This is the garage.
This is the car garage.
And now it's a garage gym.
Yes.
I like how they kept everything so it's still functional. It's still a working garage, right?
Yes.
They've got the perfect mirror that shows me how out of shape I am and how poorly dressed I am. I guess this fits, what, one Land Rover, one Range Rover? What's the deal with this room? Was it a bed? It's an office? What is it?
Well, they made it into like an office. They had a bed here for guests.
Okay.
But it used to be like a very dingy little garage music room that was really depressing, and then they completely got renovated.
It could be a shrine to something.
There's also the secret crawl space.
A secret crawl space?
Full of
Stuff?
This is your bedroom.
This is my bedroom. I don't know if I would be able to afford this portion of the apartment. Cool light though.
So if you find like an old picture of what it used to look like,
Okay.
you'll see it's like a very bright green kitchen.
Really?
So they wanted to pay ode to the green a little bit.
Hold on. Where's the green?
Do you see this?
So I'm colorblind. I see yellow. I see that we've got the same type of oven the Vikings were using to heat their food way back in the day.
Ice maker for all the
Wait.
parties you're gonna host.
That's not a fridge, that's a separate ice maker.
Separate ice maker.
This is the size of the first refrigerator I had in New York. How many fridges and appliances does it have? Like over 10? Maybe. We'll find out. Boom. I like how everything's hidden. That's not the fridge.
Nope.
That's the pantry,
I know, keep looking.
right? The pantry and the fridge being next to each other. I think that's how you know you've made it. It's also a huge kitchen too. I mean, yes, it's off of this massive room, but even though it's like just off to the side, there's so much here. What is this? This doesn't feel like anything I've ever touched at Home Depot. Where did this come from?
I know, I actually don't know what this is.
That's okay. Is this wood on the counter also from the Coney Island Boulevard or no?
No, this is added just to fit the space.
It's super thick and it seems to be like one piece of wood. It's not like a bunch of little pieces. This might be $26,000 water pressure.
Yeah, it's a 24 karat gold, actually.
Really?
No.
I hate you. Olivia, is that real ivy or is it fake ivy?
100% real, so you would never know we're in Brooklyn. It feels like we're in a little cottage somewhere. I mean, look, it goes all the way up.
I
And
know.
then around the back, too.
I think there's nothing that they could really improve with this living room setup. Is there any critique that you would levy on this that I'm missing?
I mean, it all looks great, so I'm kind of notorious for all gray furniture. Like, I can't match anything for my life, so I like how they did like, different textures.
Are you colorblind too?
I'm not, but my boyfriend is.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna say that's why our bed is like a little bit grayish.
What is the ceiling height?
It's 25 feet.
25 feet. Do you think Santa could fit down this fireplace?
You know, if Santa's really skinny.
Yeah?
And if Santa can shrink.
So it'll have to be the Santa Claus of Brooklyn.
And if Santa can survive a 25-foot fall.
That's a high ceiling, right?
It is. Shall we? Okay. Here we go.
This is a bedroom?
Yes, this actually used to be the primary bedroom, but as of now, they have used it as an office, but also a guest bedroom.
Looks like we've got direct access to the deck, which we'll see in a minute.
You do. You can just lay right here, wake up to some morning light.
Is that where you'd put the bed in the corner here?
Yeah, you probably want to stick it right here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can fit a lot in there. So,
The drawers slide out.
it's beautiful. All the little details.
The fact that all of these slide out, it's like going shopping every morning.
Oh yeah, this is the dream wardrobe.
Hello.
So we have a safe with a key. That's very interesting. How would you get way up there? How's that gonna happen?
You need to have a ladder in this house.
There's not too many apartments that using the bathroom and turning the knobs makes you feel inadequate. It's happening to me just by being in here. What do they call this type of tub?
Deep soaking.
Deep soaking. Look at that. It's a 2-person tub. You could get a workout just by lifting this thing right here. This weighs like a couple of pounds. And it's nice to have a bathroom where you can come out of the tub and then you've got the shower right here and then you're as clean as you could ever be except for the thoughts in your mind. Oh, look at that. I've never cooked on one of these before, but people who do love to post videos about it on the internet.
I mean, it shows you can get up to 700 degrees, so I think it's worth the videos.
700 degrees? What do you think? It's one of the best backyards of all time?
I do, I mean, and look, you think it's good.
Yes.
And then look up and there's even more outdoor space.
Oh, that's the roof deck. So we have the roof deck overlooking the private backyard.
Exactly, so I think this would win #1 outdoor space.
I also like the fact that there's turf. I mean, do you really want to come out here with a weed whacker and mow this? Like, I don't think so.
If you're tired of the fake grass, you can grow a real garden here. So I think they've started.
You could have your own vegetables in here.
Yeah, be completely eco-friendly.
What do you think? Now that Airbnb is illegal, could you build a little apartment out here and just rent it to somebody?
I think people have lived in worse. My first apartment had a Murphy bed, so I think this would be kind of nice in comparison.
These door handles, these will let you back into the bathroom and into that bedroom that we saw. So everything out here has direct access to it. There's no wall that you can't walk through in some way. Thank you. I feel like we're in the Highline Park.
I know. How's that feeling?
Yeah,
I
right?
see what you mean.
Kind of.
It does.
It's also really, really quiet, and you know it's gonna be sunny because we don't have like any trees or anything dropping down over this to cover it up.
He looks like a little beast.
He's horrible. How did these get here? 2-3 years ago, they weren't in New York, but now they're here. So what's crazy is we've got this entire walkway with basically railings on either side. And then as it comes over here to the deck, we've got the seating area, we've got the umbrella, and they did a really good job lining this with pots that are usable. I think if you open that, it's gonna get blown away. It's really windy today.
These are different colors.
Oh, really? Wait, that was a joke because I'm colorblind?
Yeah.
You guys are so mean. They're so mean to me. I deserve it. I don't feel bad about walking out.
It used to be outside.
This was outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
They have to like,
What?
yeah.
Wait,
She's high tech.
that's cool. I don't know what you'd put under there. The furniture in this place is so cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that comes down?
Matches with the closets too.
That's pretty sweet.
These are the closets.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. It feels like an old traditional home or something.
I know. It's a very different style to the other rooms, but every room kind of has its own aesthetic. Ta-da!
That's awesome.
That is so cool. That is.
Oh, all right. My feet are not on the bed, but this is how a king would sleep. I'll never experience this, but I guess
Experiencing it right now.
I am. I am.
Pocket door that I can't open.
Look at that. So you can close off the entire primary suite bathroom.
You can.
I like the tile. That looks expensive.
It is expensive, and it kind of ties into the bright green that the bathroom used to be. Kind of like the kitchen, if you find old photos, but they gutted the whole thing again here.
I think I like it the way it is now.
Me too. It's very sleek.
Up here, we have the standing shower, very nice. Got that rain shower head up there. So, you know that you're wealthy in New York when the shower head, instead of it being like at this part of the wall, it's as it moves up to the vertical position, you know that the place is gonna cost more and more money. Also, look at this. Maybe this isn't the right height for you. Maybe you wish it was a little lower. Well, look at that. It has a little wheel. And look at the storage in here. This is absolutely incredible. These are real deep, and none of these are fake drawers. Look at this, it even comes with a really cool yellow towel. That's pretty sweet. If you get this place, I left it in the top drawer for you. More outdoor space. I wanna go first.
Okay.
It's like a little roof house now. That's what it is.
Basically, with all this outdoor space,
How big is the entire place? Do you know?
it's 2,180 square feet,
That's crazy.
not including outdoor.
I know, right? Like this outdoor space, this is like 300-400 square feet easy. And this is our quiet little street. The train station is right down there at the other end. Your little driveway is right here. This could be your life in Brooklyn. Quiet neighborhood, perfect apartment. Zero money in your 401k. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
You hungry?
Don't do it. No.
Have you guys
just watched Hunger Games.
Do they eat these in Hunger Games?
This is how Peeta and Katniss dip out at the end.
So if people want to rent it, should they talk to Maggie? Should they talk to Olivia or Isabel? Does it matter?
No.
Follow everyone on Instagram. I will see you in the next video.